Friends, welcome back to Power BI and Python integration series. In this series, I am talking about how to use Seaborn visuals in Power BI because Power BI supports Seaborn package. In today's video, I am talking about stripplot. Stripplot is similar to scatterplot chart, but the difference is in scatterplot chart we will have two numeric values. One is independent variable, another is dependent variable to show the correlation. But in stripplot chart, we will have one numeric value and another is categorical value, and we show the bubbles. Actually, stripplot chart replaces the density chart and the histogram, where your data set is smaller, because histogram and density chart requires huge data sets. When you have a smaller data set, stripplot will show a nice story and you can understand the data better. In today's video, I am going to discuss all the attributes of stripplot, rather many attributes of stripplot, and how to make a beautiful chart and also how to visualize the data and tell the story in a better way. I request you to watch the entire video to understand the complete concept, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you are visiting my channel first time, and let me know your feedback. Let me begin with the basic stripplot, and then later I will show you how to enhance the plot by using the attributes available inside the stripplot documentation. The outcome will be one like this, where you have a horizontal strip with all the bubbles with different colors and edge color, etc. by city and revenue, and you can see the outliers as well. Also, we can create vertical strips as well, like this, where I have shown profit by each branch as a vertical strip with outliers. Also, you can show the same thing in a horizontal way, this way with a different color palette. We can add many more attributes. I will show you how to do that. Let me add a new page. Let me add a Python chart, and then I need to add as many fields possible because I'm going to use a few of them very quickly. So let me add application, then branch, then city, then customer, and then department. These are the categorical values, and then numeric values are like total revenue and then total profit. So my data set is nothing but the data frame, so I need to use this data set variable inside my plot code. So I need to import two packages. One is import matplotlib, that is a package inside the module pyplot as plt. Also I need to import the Seaborn as SNS. You can add any name, and just let me say plt dot show. Sometimes I forget this to type. Now I can start with the basic plot, but before that let me set a style, that means the background. So background I can create a few ways, but how to get the name of the background I will explain here. So sns.setStyle is what I'm going to do, but I don't know what style I have to use. So I'll do one thing, I'll do a mistake. I'll write my name. Of course there is no such style in my name. Obviously it will throw an error. So let me run, and it will throw an error, and I need to see the details. So now I can see the style must be one of white, dark, white grid, dark grid, and ticks. Let me use white grid. Now I need to add a basic plot, sns.stripplot. I need to define what is x-axis and y-axis. X equal, I'll say city, and y equal total revenue, and then data is nothing but data set. That is the variable I need to use. And if I run this code, I will get the very basic vertical bar kind of strips with outliers. I can make it vertical. So let me just make that x to y and y to x, sorry, horizontal. I can make it horizontal, and if I run the code, I think I made both as y, so I need to make this x, and I can see the vertical strips, sorry, horizontal strips with outliers. Now I can add more attributes to it. For example, I want to show the colors based on the department. So I am typing it as hue and I say department. Now if I run the code, you will have different colors based on the department, and also you will have a legend which is showing each department name and accordingly the values. Now these bubbles are very small and they are overlapping. I want to increase the width of the strip. For that I can use one attribute jitter, property jitter. Jitter will increase or decrease the width, and if I say false, I will not see any jitter, but all the bubbles will overlap on each other like a line. That is not going to help me. It is very much equivalent to the, similar to the scatter plot with one numerical value. That is the reason I need to make the jitter as 0.2 or maybe 0.1. I can get the segments are segregated like this. If I make it 2, the width will increase furthermore. Now I can increase the size of the bubble to showcase more clarity. So let me just go to size and I say maybe 10, so that the size of the bubble will be more. And now they are overlapping. I want to make these bubbles transparent. The another property is alpha. So 0.6, that means 60% transparent. And now you can see the transparent bubbles, and I want to have a border for each bubble. For that I need to use another argument called line width and then 1. You will see a nice line. I think I've done some mistake. Line width I have not written the text properly, so that is a problem. So now I can see the line, the borders are coming in a nice manner. Also I can change that line color, that is called edge color, equal tomato. Then the color will be little red and it will be nice. Instead of the hue department, I use a palette equal. Again, I need to know how many palettes are there. I'm just adding my name there, and then if I run the code, it will throw an error. Now I can see how many palettes are there as a list of items. Therefrom I can pick anything. So I can select pastel 1, pastel 1R. Pastel is 1 is a regular order, pastel 1R is reverse order. Let me select pastel 1. And then if I run, now you can see a different color schema and it is looking very nice. That way you can use any number of palettes and accordingly you can manage it. Now let us change the value, that is total revenue, to the total profit and how to tell the story. So I'm going to y-axis. That y-axis will be not city, but it is branch. And then total revenue is not total revenue, it is total profit. And then if I run the code, you will see the horizontal strips in a different fashion, because now you have a profit inside the x-axis in negatives and positives, loss and profit, and there is a break-even point 0. And if you see, few branches in the right side are showing good profit, whereas few branches are showing loss. You will understand where things are going wrong. Also I can make it like vertical strips. So I'll make y to x, x to y. And then I can see the vertical strips, and they are also showing the same kind of information, but one small problem here. The x-axis labels are overlapping. How to overcome this? So for that, I want to change the rotation to vertical. Currently it is horizontal. For that, I need to use a option plt.x ticks 90 degrees rotation. Equal 90 degrees, so that you can see the labels in this way. So that way you can create a nice view and you can explain the information. Now I want this chart to showcase for each city by department. I want to show the each city by department with different colors, so that each city will have 3 strips by city. For that, first let me just make it x to y, y to x, because I want horizontal strips, and then the profit will be this, and branch will be city, because I want to have lesser data so that I can make more distribution. And then I will be adding hue as department, because I want to distribute by department. And then I want, there is one attribute or a property dodge equal true. So if I press OK, now you will see the chart with a horizontal bars, and they are distributed by each and every department, but they are very near to each other. So I need to change the jitter. I'll do one thing, I'll remove the jitter property itself, so that by default whatever jitter is will come. I'll make the size to maybe 5, and it's okay, alpha is better, line width is fine, and other things are fine, but I don't want this palette, because I want a default palette by department. That means by department color I want. Now you can see the chart in a best way, and this is what is happening now. Now admin, and then I think that the edge color is disturbing us, so I'll remove that edge color as well, and even line width, because in this case I don't want line width. Now it will be more better. So this way you can present the data, and you can do many more. So you can go to the documentation of stripplot in Seaborn, you'll understand, but I have given a basic heads up to you how to create this chart and how to make the data story much more interesting. And thank you very much for watching this entire video, and also thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. If you have any comments or feedback, please mention in the comment section. Keep watching, please share this, and please like this video.